Thank you very much for inviting us all this evening, and thank you for being here. We, in favor of this motion, argue that Islam is dominated by radicals. What do we mean by radicals? We mean those who are striving for a political order representing a reactionary version of Islam that denies legal and civic equality to men and women, and also denies it on the basis of religion. It also denies freedom of speech and freedom of thought. We believe such trends, such people, currently dominate world Islam. Let us be quite clear about what we are not arguing. We are not arguing that Islam itself is inherently radical. Like any other movements, Islam takes different forms at different times. Also, we are not arguing that most Muslims are radical. Most are not. But what we are saying is it is the radicals who have their hands on the levers of power. They are, to pick a word, they're hegemonic. They're the most powerful driving force. They're tending to set the direction and shaping the future of Islam in the modern world. They do this not because they have superior numbers, but because they are extremely focused in what they want. They're clear about it. They are often well organized. They're often very well funded, often by Saudi Arabia, and they are very, very committed, being quite willing to often kill themselves and to kill other people, especially Muslims. So this is what we're arguing. To illustrate this, I just want to show some of the trends which we have seen in the world in the last 25 to 30 years. Some 29 years ago, of the major Muslim countries in the world, only one, Saudi Arabia, maintained that its political and constitutional order was a reflection of what it regards as original Islam, and that it has accepted no foreign or infidel accretions. Saudi Arabia was and is one of the world's most repressive states. Many, many examples could be given, but I just mentioned one recent incident when 3 Saudi intellectuals sent a petition to the king, a petition asking for a gradual move towards a constitutional government. They were charged with using, I quote, un-Islamic terminology. The un-Islamic terminology they used in their petition included the word human rights and democracy. So we have the situation of Saudi some 30 years ago. Then in February of 1979, the Ayatollah Khomeini overthrows the Shah and establishes a draconian regime in Iran, which also since then has become one of the most repressive regimes in the world. It bars anybody who is not a Muslim from having any authority over a Muslim. It bars Muslims who do not support the regime's version of Islam from running for political office. One other example. In Iran, if you kill someone who is a member of one of the non-listed religions, non-recognized religions, say such as the Baha'is, there is no punishment. To kill a dog, a cat, or a Baha'i is the same thing. It is no matter of the law because they have no legal status. They do not religiously and politically exist. Similarly, for sexual relations between a non-Muslim man and a Muslim woman, the penalty for the non-Muslim is death. And of course, the penalty for homosexuals of whatever religion is death. A new proposed penal code has been presented to the Iranian parliament, which would institutionalize its current practice that it would require, with no possibility of reprieve or annulment, that the penalty for heresy or for apostasy leaving Islam is death. Article 112 of this penal code also emphasizes the law will be extraterritorial. This means, incidentally, if this law is in fact passed, under Iranian law, Barack Obama should be executed as an apostate. With the development of Iran next door to them, the Saudis redoubled their own efforts to export their own version of radical Islam. They proclaimed themselves on many occasions the Muslim Vatican, a very un-Muslim term, and now by most best estimates spend some $3 billion a year exporting their radical version of Islam around the world. That's somewhat more, that's about 3 times as much as the Soviet Union used for ideological purposes at the height of its power. If one travels to a moderate Muslim country such as Indonesia, or if you travel throughout Africa, you will find Saudi-funded mosques, imams, lectures, sermons, students, books, videos, fatwas, propagating its own reactionary version of Islam. The Iranians seek to do the same. One result of this, though there are homegrown radical movements, with this organizational push behind them, one sees the growth of radical Islam throughout the world. Some examples. When Pakistan was founded, it was not founded as an Islamic country. Ali Jinnah, the man who founded the country, said, whether you're a Muslim or you're a non-Muslim is no matter of the state. But now they have introduced blasphemy laws, which include the death penalty, particularly used on religious minorities. In Sudan, the government has instituted laws and propagated genocidal wars against the South, and Darfur killing some 2 million and 250,000 respectively. In Nigeria, some 50,000 people have died in conflict over the introduction of radical Islam. We see this phenomena repeated throughout the world, and one could give very many more examples. One sees it even growing in Malaysia and Indonesia, historically very moderate countries. One result is that in Freedom House's rankings of the world's 20 unfree countries, the majority now are Muslim.
Paul Marshall, thank you very much for your opening statement.
The crucial conflict of ideas is not between the West and the Muslim world.
Islam is dominated by radicals.
It is within the Muslim world. Thank you.
Thank you.